So what exactly is carb cycling? So many people out there are scared of carbohydrates and they keep going on these low carbohydrate diets. They lose a little bit of weight, maybe 2 kilos, maybe 3 kilos, and then all of a sudden it stagnates. All of a sudden they're no longer losing weight. And that's not how we lose weight. The whole idea about carb cycling is that you cycle your carbohydrates, and I'm going to explain exactly how that works. So if you look at marathon runners, the night before the run, they load up on carbohydrates. That's called carb loading, so that their muscles store glycogen, so next day it breaks down and provides energy for them to do their run. Now, how do you cycle carbs? Rather than approaching a low carbohydrate diet throughout the week every single day, why that doesn't work is because your intake of carbohydrates has to be in line with your workouts. So when you adopt the principle of carb cycling, not only is it good for your weight loss, but it also supports and improves the quality and productivity of your workout. So let me give you an example of how to carb cycle. So for example, Monday, if that's your heaviest day, your heaviest workout day, let's say for example, you're training your legs, that's the day that you consume most of your carbohydrates. I'm talking about good complex carbohydrates, and there's a time to do it. Post your workout, that's the time you should get most of your carbohydrates in your system in order for you to burn fat. It's extremely important that you end your workout and you have high quality and a high consumption of good carbohydrates followed by good quality protein. So on day number 1, which is your heaviest day, you increase your carbohydrates. On your second day, perhaps you're just doing a walk or a little bit of yoga, a little bit of Pilates. That's not intensive workouts. You lower the amount of carbohydrates on that particular day. If your third day is a rest day, for example, you go low carb throughout. It doesn't mean no carb, but you go low carb. Some people also take one day off in a week where they go completely zero carbs. So they're eating vegetables, they're eating nuts, they're eating seeds, they're eating good quality complex carbs, but on a low, very, very low ratio. That's what carb cycling is about. So never adopt the principle of just going low carb every single day, because your body is dynamic. It's constantly evolving. There is no way you can calculate exactly how much of energy your body requires or utilizes or expends in a day, which is why when you go low carb throughout, you could actually be putting your body into a famine mode, which means higher cortisol levels, which means more abdominal and belly fat. Because if your body requires more energy and you're giving it low carb food, it's not getting the energy it requires from a macronutrient called carbohydrate, your body automatically starts producing cortisol, gets into stress mode, and you start storing more fat. So the idea is cycle your carbs. So there'll be a day where you're working out hard, you eat more carbs. On the day that you're not working out or you're working out lesser, you change the ratio of carbs that you're eating. And that's how you keep your body in a constant circle of burning fat, of oxidizing fat, of breaking down fat. That's the way we lose fat. It's through communication in your cells. It's setting up your cells with the right environment and the right energy to burn fat. Remember, to burn fat, you require energy. That energy is either coming from good quality carbohydrates or from fats. We don't want it to come from proteins, because we want proteins to break down into amino acids and help us to build lean muscle, which in turn helps you lose fat because you have a higher metabolic rate. For every pound of muscle you put on, or every little bit of muscle you put on, you generate human growth hormones, and that's what does the magic when it comes to increasing lean mass and burning body fat. Have a good day, everyone. Cycle your carbs. Do not go on low carb diets every single day. It's detrimental to your health, your weight loss initiative, and your immunity. And it's all about immunity when it comes to your health. Have a good day. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.